Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Mark Richmond studio deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, smash the thumb, smash the rectangle, show us the love. Hey man, we're putting out nothing but winners. We've done it for about 3 days straight now. Of course, you got to fade us, but still, we're perfect. Our record has been perfect so far, and we're looking to keep up the good work. Of course, don't forget to tell us what you're playing. Are you fading the Deep 3? I bet you are. Are you tailing the Deep 3? What the hell's the matter with you? And of course, what are you playing? It was kind of had a rough day for the cappers today, guys, but I want to know what you're on, what you're playing. If you get them right, we'll give you the shout out. And if you get enough of them right, you will be the much coveted capper of the day. You will wear the crown for 24 entire hours. So make sure you get your plays listed in the comment section. Tell us what you're playing. Help out your fellow cappers. Hell, help me out. I'm looking for winners. And of course, speaking of winners, don't forget to stop by winnersandwhiners.com as well as statsalt.com. Those guys are good. They're taking a look at every single game in America every single day. Get yourself over there and read and get some information and before you make those bets. All right. And of course, check out our newest partner there in the great state of New Jersey, pointsbet.com, for all of your sports betting needs, all the way from exit 1 to exit 142. Check out pointsbet.com there in the state of New Jersey. Quick recap of yesterday. Hey, good news. We didn't lose 3 games. How about that? Philadelphia-Washington game, it was rained out. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. We took a spin on the Miami Marlins. Pitching was good enough for the Marlins to get the win. They kind of shat the bed late there as they ended up giving up 5 runs. Bigger story was Miami absolutely zero offense. It looks like they've gone back to their old Miami ways as they are continue to be the lowest scoring team in the major leagues. They'd gone on a little bit of a run there, but I believe that's over. So, and then we also had the Milwaukee Brewers. You know what? We had a hunch on Chacin, and Chacin wasn't bad. They ended up just giving up 3 runs as a team, and anytime you give up 3 runs, you got to figure you're going to have a good shot to win. Milwaukee did not, as they were absolutely shut down throughout the game. So we lose that one, and of course the Washington Philadelphia game went to 10. It was 9.5 early, so that still would have been a play for us because we got it at 9.5. It went to 10 somewhere around 11 a.m. However, it opened. We got the same pitching matchup today. It opened at 10 and then went to 10.5. So, you know what, guys, that's just too high for me. It really is. Yeah, they'll probably score a ton of runs, but just I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass in the double digits in a National League game. And not some kind of a funky park, or I know they're scoring a lot of runs. I get it, but feel free. It's probably a winner because I'm passing, so that's almost a guaranteed lock right there. Then on the premium side, we did go 1-1 once again. We had the Cincinnati-Houston under. That one came in no problem, but we also had the LA Dodgers on the run line, so that was ugly as the Dodgers just couldn't rub 2 sticks together, get anything going, couldn't get timely hits. And couldn't get a ton of hits. On the other side, they gave up. They gave up 3 runs. They gave up just 3 hits, as Maeda. But the Giants strung them together the right way and took a 3-2 victory from the Dodgers. So 1-1 we go on the premium side. Laid a little extra juice on that one as well. So we go 1-1, and we're down about 20. We're down to about 0.2 of a unit. So let's go to today's picks, shall we? Well, guys, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm getting out of my comfort zone and I'm throwing some shit at the wall, okay? I'm going to start with a hero pick right here. We're going to look at the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. I'm going to play the under 8.5. Here you go. Jacob deGrom goes for the Mets against Julio Teheran for Atlanta. Guys, we talked about it before. I've come around on Julio Teheran. He's got terrible peripherals. He walks too many batters. He doesn't throw a ton of strikes. All he does is give up almost no runs, especially for the last month and a half. Over his last 8 starts, he's had an ERA of .80. Okay, he's doing it with mirrors, but the mirrors are really good. However, the Braves offense, maybe you've heard, they've been fairly hot lately, as they have averaged 8.2 runs in their last 11 games. What to do? Wade right into the under, of course. That's what you do when you're on a run like me. But here's the kicker about those 11 games, okay? They were against Philly, Miami, and Pittsburgh. And those 3 teams trotted out some god-awful pitchers against the Braves. They got Wheeler last night, and they put a ton of him up on him. So no question at all, Braves are swinging a hot bat. However, it's Julio Teheran. Ooh, it's magic. By the way, there's the first still shot we're going to have for the day. On the other side of the ball, Jacob deGrom, you know what? He's not nearly as good as he was last year when he was all everything, couldn't hardly do anything wrong. However, he kind of had a little bumpy part after a couple starts. That's over. In his last 9 starts, he's got an ERA of 2.70. He's given up 2 or less in 8 of those 9 starts. I think he's going to be able to slow the Braves down just enough, while Teheran, again, does his magic act and limits the damage from the Mets. Give me the 8.5 under and an absolute hero play here into the Atlanta-New York Mets game. And, hey, anybody want to go to Chicago? Let's do that, shall we? The Windy City Showdown, whatever, the North-South Part 2, whatever you want to call it. White Sox are the road team, heading to the north side to take on the Cubbies. Looking at the run line here, of course, I have no idea what it is. Cubs are prohibitive favorite here as Ivan Nova goes for the White Sox against Cole Hamels for the Cubbies. Line on this is like minus 220 right now. I'm curious to see where the run line is going to be. I'm expecting it to be somewhere. Oh, let's pull the number out of my ass, shall we? Let's say somewhere in the minus 130 to 140 range. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm good on this. Anything below minus 150, I'm a play on the Cubs here. We're going to ride the hot shooter right here, guys. Cole Hamels has been good all season. He's got a 2.91 ERA, but he has been virtually untouchable in his last 3 starts. He's allowed no earned runs, just 11 hits in those 3 starts that cover 22 innings. Early in the season, Ivan Nova was either really good or absolutely awful. Lately, though, he's just been bad with an ERA of 5.50 in his last 3. And how do you know when you're having a bad year? An ERA of 5. You have an ERA of 6.52, and it drops a quarter run when you go 3 starts with an ERA of 5.5. That's what happened to Nova. He has 6.52, and it went to 6.28. So, yeah, I didn't. Syntax was not my friend on that one, but you guys get the idea. He was terrible. He pitched bad. He was a little less terrible was his ERA. Cubbies struggled on their recent road trip. They went 2-5 versus Colorado and the Dodgers. Luckily, the Cubs are back home, and most importantly, the Chicago White Sox are not Colorado or the Dodgers. Cubs doing very well in the friendly confines, 24-11 this season in Wrigley. I think they do it again, and I think they do it again big. Give me Cubs on the run line right here. And we're doing it doggy style. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to take a look at the San Francisco-LA Dodgers game. I'm going to bet this game the same way I bass fish, okay? Namely, if you're not catching anything, you might as well not be catching big ones. We're going for the biggest value on the board as the Giants are plus 243 against the Dodgers. Sean Anderson goes for the G-Man against, perhaps you've heard of this guy, a young fellow by the name of Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Couple things give us hope here, okay? It's not just a complete wild-ass shot in the dark. First, Giants have been hot. They have took 2 or 3 from San Diego, took 2 or 3 from Milwaukee, and they won the first game in L.A. last night, 3-2. Sean Anderson is not awful. He's young. He hasn't made a ton of starts, but he has a sub-4 ERA. He's got a high ground ball rate. Doesn't strike out a ton of batters, but he does induce weak contact. Most importantly, the Giants have won 4 of his 6 starts. Now, here's another deal. We're looking at a Dodgers team that all of a sudden they've had a bit of a dry spell when it comes to scoring runs. They've averaged just 3.8 runs per game in their last 10, and in 7 of those games, they've put up 3 runs or less. Kershaw, of course, is Kershaw. He's having a very good season, but he's not having a Clayton Kershaw dominating season. He's got a 3.14 ERA. He's got a 3.6 over his last 8 starts, and he's given up 3 runs or more in 5 of his last 8 starts. You want to dream a little bit? Let's pick up some serious money here. San Francisco plus 243, and the Chicago Cubs on the run line, and we're going to finish it off with the under 8.5 in my hero pick of the day, the New York Mets at the Atlanta Braves, under 8.5. Get yourself down on those 3 games, and you guys can join me at the end of those 3 games as you laugh your ass off and I sit there and do nothing, but maybe you'll have some winning bets and you can head back to the window. All right, guys. Here's the good news. We're doing fine on the premium picks. Here's our results for the month on the premium side. 22 and 19, 53.65. We are profitable on the month. So if you're interested in the premium plays, get yourself over there and check those out, won't you please? All right, let's go to everybody's favorite segment here. Let's go to the shout-outs. Mark Richmond, our ruling capper of the day, had I ain't gonna lie, Mark well, here's the deal. He had a rough day at what he posted. He missed on some tennis picks. He did get down on the Atlanta Braves over 9. That one hit easily, and but he sent me he sent me his tickets. He had 4 winning tickets that he made live bets on tennis. So I think, I don't know what you're playing on all the games, Mark. My guess would be maybe a little down for the day, maybe close to even, but still got a little profit left over from yesterday. So not the end of the world. Kiss the Degenerate. He had 2 plays today. He had the St. Louis Cardinals on the run line, and he had the Washington Nationals, Philadelphia. He tailed me and faded me, and on the fade, that one came in big time. The other one was washed out, so the Kiss the Degen, it's a perfect day. He's 1-0 plus 100. Got a new guy posting here. Red Pill Sports Warrior, nice handle, by the way. He had the LA Toronto over. He loved fading Edwin Jackson right there, and I got to tell you guys, if you didn't read my comment to him, Edwin Jackson, when we've been fading the shit out of this guy, he beat us last time, and he went 5 innings, gave up just 2 earned, and they did the same thing. What they did with the opener, he came in the second, and he looked like an actual competent pitcher. So I thought maybe he had things turned around just enough where he wasn't going to get absolutely shelled. Of course, it was against Baltimore, so not exactly the 27 Yankees. So this line just seemed sneaky to me. I told the Sports Warrior that I didn't have a full alarm bell like ringing loud, but there was a little tinkle in the back of my brain that this one just didn't quite feel right. But good for you. You blew right through that. You didn't have any bad feelings about it. The Red Pill Sports Warrior faded the shit out of Edwin Jackson. All he did was go 2/3 of an inning, and I believe he gave up 7 runs. I don't know how this dude still has a job on a major league roster. I'm guessing it's going to be NFL, baby, not for long. I'm guessing. I say this like every time. I think he's got one more start. I think he's got one more appearance. If it goes like that, I can't imagine why they would keep him. So he had the over in that game. He had the LA Angels, and he also had the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. That's 3-0 for the Red Pill Sports Warrior plus 300. Nicely done, my friend. Kent P said he loves the still shot. Oh, God. See, now I've done it again. He had Atlanta minus 155. He had the LA Toronto first 5 over 5.5. That one came through very well. I believe they got that one in the first 3 batters. I don't know how they got 6 runners in 3 batters, but if ever was the game they could do it, it'd be that one. So Kent goes 2-2. He also had the Dodgers. He had Tampa Bay. He goes 2-2 and a rain out. For today, we'll take that. That's not a horrible day, Kent. C-Dub had a decent day in soccer. He had to hit some wins. Missed some of his big shots. He had South Africa and Germany over 3. The South Korea, Norway minus 1. That's exactly what happened there. He did have cups to win in the Finland of Vikesliga, one of my personal favorites. And also had a bet in the Norway Tipologen. Probably not even close. I just wanted to say that one. And what else did he hit here? He hit... sorry, guys. He had Germany and Denmark. He had Germany over Germany over 2.5. He hit a little mini parlay plus 130. And so yeah, not all in all, not a dreadful day for C-Dub. Cody L had one of the funniest comments I've seen in a while. He said, "Play the MLB." They said it's cash money. They said, "Freaking Astros and Rockies. WTF was that crap? Really?" He said he haven't looked at the lines today, dragging his feet. He's a loyal Winners and Winers patron, so he gave me a big thumb smash. God bless you, Cody, because we've had nothing but smash thumbs around here, brother. So, you know what? I'd probably take a couple days off if I could, but hell no, we're here banging for you, guys. So, hang in there, Cody. You want to take a couple days off, hang out with the family? Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't no shame in that game. You know the drill. We'll be here when you come back, and maybe we'll be winning some by then. All right, guys. It's gonna turn around. That's what the train said. So yeah, let's do it today. What do you say? All right, nothing but confidence right here. 3 picks. I love them all. We're gonna win. All right, there you go, guys. Load up, sell your house, play huge amounts on every one of these picks. Guys, have a great day. By the way, these are all just for fun, entertainment purposes only. I accept no responsibility for anyone who doesn't have a house after games tonight. All right. On that note, congratulations. Oh, the capper of the day. Yeah, we alluded to it. Holy shit. The capper of the day, it's the new guy. It's the Red Pill Sports Warrior. Holy shit. Red Pill Sports Warrior, you're the man. 3-0, plus 300. Kesta Degenerate, once again, plus 100, made one good play. So, the new guy's kind of doing all right. All right, come on, you slackers. Come on, you veterans. You guys are following me too much, making us look bad. Let's get some wins here for the old guys, shall we? Until then, hey, new guys, keep up the great work, man. We're going to start tailing you, all right? All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later, all right? Take care.